How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to the Mosh Pit for our Anatis one-shot with special guests Virescent. This one was off the bloody chain. If this is the first you're seeing of the show, we did a full pre-game interview with Virescent, which you can find here. Please go and check it out. Also, if you want to get awesome exclusive behind-the-scenes content as well as early episodes of all of my non-streamed shows, please go and check out my Ko-fi page. For Virescent's one-shot, we are drawing from the song Anatis, which draws the minds to areas of occult dealings and eldritch deities. So welcome, friends, to Malachite, an old industrial city of factories and corporate greed, all veiled behind the porcelain mask of unyielding faith. Our heroes, if you can call them that in this case, are workers under the employ of a dark practitioner, and tonight they find themselves embroiled in the final touches of his grand scheme. For this game, we are playing the Morkborg system. Apologies to Scandinavians, I know I mispronounced that. I'm sorry. It is a fantastically dark metal and rules light system that is still incredibly brutal. Seriously, this one gets intense. Before you start, I am still learning this system. If I miss something, cool. I don't care. Thank you. But it is now time. The sound checks are done and the house lights are down. Let's open this pit up.
Only the nightmare that stays the same. Walking up in the middle.
So, the five of you are cultists slash, sort of just the regular folk from the city of Malachite, a city steeped in the fires of industry, but also a pious and very religious city, whether that be a porcelain mask or the truth, no one can truly decide. The city sees, refers to the highest one as their watcher and protector, their creator. But we find the five of you under the service of an occult master. As you are returning to your master's abode, smoke trails across the sky, stemming from the high smokestacks of factories and spreading like a cloak over the grimy streets of Malachite. This city has been your home for many years, and it has never improved. Only new masters and new rules put in place. But together, along with your occult master, you're all about to fix that. Hurrying through the winding maze of alleys and tunnels, you quickly make your way to the warehouse where your master resides and does his dark work. And as you are rushing through the streets, Bailey, would you like to introduce your character?
Greetings, my brethren. I'm the new intern. My mum's cousin, second removed from my auntie on my brother's side, is married or engaged, I think, to the Master Dave. And so I got a nice cushy job, and I just got to coast through until we get up. I'm going places though. I'm going places. Lady Sinclair, my mother, she's getting me places. I promise you. You guys better watch out. You better watch out.
Blaze.
Hello, I am Pirate Lancaster Vile, although my crew call me One Tooth for the one real tooth that I have left. I have sailed the seas looking for exotic materials for this Dave. I don't particularly know what he is doing, but he pays well, and that's all I'm here for.
Sean.
Good evening, gentlemen, fine servants of our Lord and Savior Dave. My name is George. I've come here with one simple mission, and that is to please our Lord. Thank you.
Zach?
I am a loon. I have served our faithful master for many, many, many years. It is by his hand I am afflicted with my deformity, where I have been changed into the giraffe you see before you. I believe with his power and his mission, he will be able to turn me back. give me the graceful appearance that I once held.
It's so good. Cool. And Bryce.
My name is Fuzzy. I was found drunk in a pub in Malachite. I killed my fox by accident with drinking because I made it drink too. But I now carry around a crossbow with our Lord and Savior Dave and protect him at all times.
Excellent.
Indubitably.
Yes.
So hurrying back from your each of your jobs, each of you has been sent to retrieve a materials for Dave, or like in some cases certain artifacts or gemstones for tonight's dark ritual. You finally each arrive at a large and decrepit warehouse, covered in mud and lichen. All the windows boarded up, old scaffolding still clinging to the outside of its walls. But as you approach, each of you can feel that mildly uncomfortable tingle on your skin. The feeling that any mundane folk would simply call a bad feeling and leave. But you know it is the power that your master summons to him tonight. As you approach, each of you arrives at the main doorway, what you know to be the main doorway in, which is one of the side doors. The front, all the main entrances being like heavily locked and barred. There's one of these side entrances that Dave uses, and the five of you have been told to use. But the five of you now gather in front of this doorway.
Ooh, that's some good juju. You feel that, guys? That's how you know Dave's the business.
Praise Dave. Yeah,
You guys are going
Alun.
places.
Thank you,
sir.
Dave.
Where'd you get the
I
mask?
must. Yes, your method acting is quite proficient, sir. I must
No one
say.
would ever know.
Yes,
I mean, you're not like-
couldn't guess.
Gift.
He's not 15 foot tall like a giraffe would be, but like it's pretty close.
Yes,
It is a
I
gift from
respect
our
it.
master. Something that was bestowed upon me that I wish to remove, but I can.
I like the giraffe. I think it stays. Can I ride on it?
You may not.
Yeah.
Well, as a method actor, Mr. Alun, shouldn't you allow the method to be methoded?
But if he's a giraffe, can I like?
No, I'm a bipedal giraffe.
Should we make the giraffe break down
He's,
the door?
he's an anthropomorphic giraffe.
We can work on this. We can work on
We
this.
can figure something out.
It's a BoJack
Fuzzy,
Horseman giraffe.
Fuzzy, you're a smart man. My vote for
Smart man.
dramatic entrance to please our Lord is have the giraffe kick down the door.
Now, I disagree. Because that would then come out of our pockets to fix the door. And
I walk up to the
return
door.
on investment is already quite slim on this job.
It is insane that a pirate has the reasonable take here. Yes, we do not kick down the door of our own home.
Well,
I
like,
walk
let's
up to the door.
let's be real. The pirate has the financial interest in art.
As long as it's the right answer, I don't care how we got there.
Yep.
I walk up to the door. I reach into my cloak. I remove the key that I've been given. I unlock the door and open it.
Cool.
You had a key?
Mr. Alun, sir,
I was told to knock
Mr.
twice.
how did you hold the key with a hoof?
I helped him.
With great difficulty.
They have,
You're an
they have
impressive actor,
cloven
sir.
hooves. Doesn't
Can we get an
matter.
agility check on that one?
Slide it in.
If I start the locked door scenario this early in the game, we're going to be here till tomorrow. So, cool.
We
So
enter,
yes,
I guess.
you unlock the door, the sort of like heavy rusted lock, giving a bit of resistance before there is a heavy clunk, and then the door just opens. Standing behind the door, as if awaiting you, you see this squat, hunched figure with this like bulbous, grotesque face. Seems to be wearing a potato sack. One eye is swollen shut. The other one is this like giant fishbowl of an eyeball that seems to like the sort of iris seems to like dart around, acknowledging each of you as he gives sort of a very feeble attempt at a bow. You all know this is Dingle, who is the wizard, the great wizard's homunculus. As he bows and he's like, young masters,
Well, Dingle.
the master bids you welcome this auspicious evening. I trust we have all been successful in our work tonight.
I have never failed the master. I shall not start now.
How do I know I can trust Dingle?
Yes,
Did I-
yes, Dingle.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Dingle. I was successful also.
Dingle only lives to serve the master, for the master only bids
Praise
him
be.
worthy of life if he serves.
Okay, for now I'll believe you.
Worthy is pretty heavy, but sure.
Praise Dave.
The master, he waits in the main sanctum. Follow, please. As he turns and starts to like sort of hobble down the way.
I'll never get used to seeing that man.
I think he's a pleasurable one. He's so nice.
At
and
least I
kind.
didn't turn out like him.
For now, I will trust him.
It could be worse. True. I'll take the giraffe as well.
I'm still impressed how you unlocked that door.
It's the most impressive thing in a
Noble.
TTRPG. You unlocked the door, damn. Okay.
I suppose we better follow him before he
Let's-
takes us down the hall.
Yes.
He's not getting too far.
Well,
Look at
that's a
him.
smart idea, Mr. Lancaster. Wants to go out.
Let's go.
Hey, bro, can I call you Lanny? What?
My crew call me One Tooth. That's
One
that's the name.
tooth. But you've got like a whole mouthful of teeth, brother.
They are fake teeth.
Oh.
I found porcelain upon my journey, and crafters shaped it into these fake teeth that I have.
Forget I asked, bro. Let's go see Dave.
A craftsman.
Yes, a true craftsman.
Respectable.
Yes, continue on.
Cool. Continuing down this short corridor, you are brought out into this sort of main warehouse space, storage room, that Dave has more or less converted into a sort of a large study workshop area. The floor in the middle of the room is cleared at this point. The tables and apparatus all moved to the side of the room as there is a large summoning circle in the middle. A giant pentagram is painted onto the floor with pedestals on either like the sort of 5 points. The far end of the room, you see a tall, thin man standing over a desk, seemingly sort of like fussing with a few different things. His gaunt features are partially hidden beneath a long, twisted black beard. He wears a long, flea-bitten coat with a short cape that hangs around his shoulders. And his fingers, like the gnarled legs of a spider, seem to be constantly in motion as he's muttering to himself. He's sort of, yes, I got that, and then this, yes, oh, good, yes, it's all okay, but this, yeah. Dingle, sort of limping ahead of you, again gives this sort of, you hear like a series of pops as he bows, to the High Wizard. He says like, "Hey, Master, your beloved servants have returned." The wizard whips around, like turns to look at you with these sort of like wide, wild eyes. He's like, "Oh, yes, excellent. Now, have we been successful, my young compatriots?"
Oh,
Of course.
yes. I got your book. For sure.
The book, excellent. Yes, place it on the pedestal there. And he points to the one of the 5. These like 5 pedestals on the pentagram.
Bonk. I'll go place it there then, sir.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank
And-
you, my old fine Kuster.
You, Fuzzy, were you successful in your retrieval?
Yes.
Excellent. Place it on that one as he points to the. Can you describe the item that you have returned for Dave, please? This is entirely like you just whatever you want it to be.
I return with a glass magnet.
A glass magnet?
Yes.
Yes, excellent. Its polarizing abilities will be great for this.
Black steel and shrouded metal.
Good, good. Place it there. Quick, quick, quick.
Fuck.
And you, One Tooth, I know you came through for me. What did you get?
I found the feathers of this rare bird that you needed. These red and white feathers almost look like fire amongst the feathers. A whole sack of them.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. That will be surely enough. Place it there, on that one.
I'll place a single one on the pedestal.
So as frugal as always, One Tooth. I like that. That's good. Good. We can try it again if this fails. Not that it will, with my amazing power. And Mr.
George. Sir.
George, of course. Yes, that's what I said.
Yes.
What have you brought?
Always a pleasure to be in your presence, sir. I have brought the ceremonial dagger covered with an innocent's blood.
Ah, wonderful. My favorite. Good. Place it there. Points to
Of course, sir. Thank you.
And of course, my wonderful Loon. How are you this evening?
I am well. I have retrieved the petrified egg as required. I pull out of my coat a large fossilized or petrified egg, and I walk over and I place it on the pedestal.
Wonderful. Place it there, and we will start. We will get started. This is very exciting. Soon, all of Malachite will tremble under the might of Dave.
Can I
Turns around.
Yes, definitely.
But before you leave, Dave, I believe there's the matter of my payment. The rest of the payment.
All in good time, my young Lancaster. We will be back. Turns around and runs over to this table, picks up a large tome, and starts to walk and wanders back over. He flips this book open and starts to chant. Essentially, you feel around the room the temperature drops. The air starts to shift and picks up, as you would have experienced multiple times during Dave's rituals. However, it feels there's something. It rises to a certain point of not quite what you'd expect, and then seems to just stay there. You see Dave as he's looking around the room, and he's like. Finally, after a few moments, he slams the book shut. The whole room just snaps back to normal as he turns around. He's like, "Confound that inconceivable old man!"
Which old man? Did we do something wrong?
No.
No?
Nothing here is wrong. We have done everything perfect. The spell is going ahead. There is a barrier. Someone has caught on. It's the only explanation. Someone has caught on to what we are doing and has elected to block my efforts with these infuriating binding seals. It has to be. It's the only one.
How dare they?
The only one who has this sort of power, who could erect this sort of barrier, is that confounded High Lord Exarch, Jerry.
I want to shoot.
Blast Jerry, the scumbag.
Ah, yes, always confounding my efforts. Anyway, I need the 5 of you to do one last job for me. This is very important. We can't go ahead without this. I need his head.
Anything for you, sire.
I need his head. If we have a part. If we have part of him, then we can bypass his barriers. Killing him won't do it. We need part of him.
We need the whole head.
The whole head.
The whole head.
The whole head. And
Well,
nothing
because-
but the head.
In the head. And then call it a day. We need his head chopped off.
I will do this job, but I require his head's weight in silver as payment.
He like strolls over to you and places like very calmly and places his hands on your shoulders and says, "My dear Tusktooth, when Anatis arises, we will all be showered in the riches untold, and you will share in it with me, Dave."
It's a good deal, bro. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. I take that
Mr.
deal.
Landcaster
Yeah.
Tooth Vile. You should not ask for more funds from our lord.
Funds.
He's rude.
Are you not here for the power, brother?
I have taken much damage on my ship. I
I'm
need it
concerned.
repaired before the ending of all of this. But you've always pulled through in the past, so I will do this job for you.
Of
My
course.
fox did not die for nothing. We shall serve Dave.
All right, guys. Hilarious.
Yes.
Where's Jerry? How do we get to Jerry?
Jerry will most assuredly be in the High Temple of Malachite. He will be holed up in the inner, what do they call that thing? The big, stupid, but, bright and colorful and lots of candles.
The church, the cathedral.
That's the one, yes. Stupid name. Cool. Excellent. So yes, he will be at the High Temple of Malachite. I'm sure of it. He turns and says, for this auspicious occasion, he slaps his hands together and casts it out, and you all feel this sort of like wash of almost like slightly numbing energy come over you for a moment. He says, for this eve, death cannot touch you. My powers will safeguard you from the Reaper's embrace. He goes to turn away, and he's like, oh, that's being said. It will not safeguard you from terrible bodily harm and agony. So just be cautious.
I was hoping you would
Not
cure my
invulnerable.
scurvy.
Death is the cost, and we
The
shall.
scurvy won't kill you, bro. He kind of did.
Turns around and he's like, damn it, I'm a wizard, not a doctor.
Oh, yes, Dave. Praise be.
Let's be.
Praise
Now
be,
go.
Dave.
Time is of the essence. We must get this done. Anatis awaits.
I genuflect.
For Anatis.
For
Let's
Anatis.
go.
For riches!
As he
For
turns,
Dave.
as he turns back around and sees He
For
turns back
Dave.
around and Dingle's just standing in front of him. He's like, Dingle, bring me a Mai Tai. Then starts to just like head back over to his table.
Where are my slippies?
Oh, that Dingle's a nice
Bring
fellow.
forth a robe.
Oh, well, I suppose there's no playing around. Let's go find Jerry.
Well, I can't die. That's
Let's
pretty
go
dope.
take this man's head.
What is dead may never die.
Yes, but what is dead can also get horrifically mangled.
I'd like to keep all my limbs intact.
You should not have fear in your hearts, lads. Jerry will quiver in fear when he sees us approach.
As we walk through the valley
Wise
of
words,
death,
Mr. Lancaster One Tooth Vile.
we shall fear.
You can just call me One Tooth. You don't need the whole name.
Because that's one to get old.
I'm a gentleman, sir. We have Lancaster, One Tooth Vile. We have Bobby Soggy, Aloon, and Fuzzy.
shall break.
That is our names.
Let's
Is it
move,
not?
gentlemen.
Who is this Bobby Soggy?
Let's check it out. Let's go. So, where are we headed? Let's.
It's
What's the best way to get to
Bobby
the-
Soggy?
Cool. The
Bobby Soggy is a driven man.
The five of you head out into
Facts.
the streets once more, heading towards the center of town, where the High Temple of, where each of you know, the High Temple of Malachite stands. As you approach, stepping up to the edge of the alleyway of the courtyard, you see a large stone building with 4 spires, one at each of its corners, and a tall steeple at its center. Warm yellow light glows from each of the windows, and long banners hang on either side of the large front gates, bearing the symbol of the highest one. You see, as expected, and there are like 2 guards standing at the front, heavily armed and armored and bearing the tabards with these similar sigils. You can also see, sort of wandering around the outer edges of the temple, there are other guards as well. Yeah, what would you like to do?
So what's the plan, boys? There's a lot of dudes between us and this Jerry guy.
Well, do we even know they'll stop us from entering? I believe anyone can enter this holy place.
I wouldn't let a giraffe in if I was the god of a holy temple, but hey,
What do you mean? That's just a man. That is just a mask that he's wearing. This is a man wearing a mask.
he's convinced it's not a mask, and I'm like, I don't know. Oh, we could give it a go, bro. Let's
If I
walk up.
show them my affliction and
Alone.
I speak prayer, we may get through.
Well, yes, we
Oh,
could
no.
convince the guards we're here to pray for his well-being.
Well, be my guest, brother. You may go and rizz up the guard. Give him a go. I'll be
I'm
right
always-
behind you.
I'm always impressed by Mr. Aloon's acting. It's very impressive.
So I approach the guards, beseeching them for aid and respite in the cathedral.
Excellent. Cool. So you approach, wandering out of the alleyway, heading over towards these guards. They're fairly just sort of watching over the area around them. As you approach, the one closer to you turns, looks towards you, and gives sort of a general cursory glance, and then suddenly is just head snaps back to you as you see standing there with this halberd as both hands rise to grip this weapon as he's standing there staring at you, trying to figure out what the hell is going on here. What do you say as you approach these guards? You see as you approach, the other one also is looking over at you now.
Please, I need help. I have been cursed. I have been changed. I require aid. Please help. I beseech you.
Can you give me a presence check, please?
19 plus 1, so 20.
Nice.
Dirty.
Oh, goddamn!
He's such a good actor, guys. It's impressive.
You see, for a moment, these guards are just staring at you, as and you can see within these narrow slitted helmets, you see just the whites of eyes as they are wide-eyed staring, what is this thing? As they glance at each other and go, of course, you tortured soul. We will fetch Lady Cynthia immediately. Please, head inside.
Thank you.
At your leisure. Thank you. High One's blessings.
To you too, my man. We'll follow him in.
Well, since it was just him that approached, are we still in the alleyway, or are we with him?
We followed, surely.
We
Did we
followed.
not?
Yeah, I guess we followed. I mean,
In my head, I said I'd walk right behind him.
Okay. So the rest
Yeah.
of you following?
I shall follow the giraffe.
Excellent.
I'm fangirling so hard right now about the acting skills.
and I come in and
It's so
I'm just
impressive, Mr. Aloon. You never cease to amaze.
I'm here just to pay tribute to the one god. His affliction, hopefully he gets cured.
That's pretty nasty.
Yeah, as you're all going in, the guards are sort of like, you get the sense that they are unsure, but they're also like, well, we don't really know what's okay. Yes, praise be, thank you.
Sus.
There's an imposter among us.
There's something wrong. One of these things is not like you enter into this passing through the other guard stepping around and opening the gates in the front. You see two more guards standing just inside. Both turn and give you a nod. The ones inside you see sort of seem to be wearing like slightly heavier armor than the ones outside. Similarly carrying halberds, and their helmets are adorned with this like ring of thorns, like bound sort of wreath of thorns. As one of them gives you a nod, steps forward, and the one behind, the one who opened the gate, turns around and says, "The afflicted one is here to see Lady Cynthia." As they, the one inside nods, turns and leads you down this quite opulent corridor, sort of marble walls and floor, with multiple statues of these sort of like very sort of religious, pious figures. As you're led further down this corridor, he leads you round to the right, and into this sort of small, what seems to be a chapel. There's this small room, no pews, but a red carpet that runs down the middle of the room. At the far end of the room, there is a statue of a cloaked and hooded figure. His face, in place of a human face, there is a stern, leering skull. There is behind him this sort of halo of spiked thorns that sort of rings from his shoulders around the back of his head. In front of him, in front of this statue, kneeling, you see what appears to be a woman. Sort of a cloak, like a habit, like the like a nun's headwear, over robes, which then over the top of that you see a piece of armor, sort of strapped over the top of that. She sort of kneels, seems to be in the middle of prayer. As the door opens, her head lifts and she rises to her feet. As her head tilts to one side, and she says, "What is the meaning of this intrusion?"
I require the assistance, the healing power of your god.
Step forward.
I do.
Wish to see you. She turns around. You see this sort of like very sharp, angular jaw, porcelain-like, just smooth, almost like skin like glass, and eyes pure white. She steps forward, and although she does not seem to have like any sort of like irises or pupils, she looks straight at you as she steps forward, reaches out her hand towards you and just sort of like waves it for a moment. Her sort of face twitching sporadically every so often. She says, "Your physical affliction is that of the dark, ruinous powers. If you wish to be healed, you must give yourself to the High One in entirety."
Who would...
Is that the guy, the shadowy figure there, that statue bitch? Is that guy? Is that what I gotta give my life to? Is that what you say?
This is
Who's that?
the High Judicator.
What's his name?
He will grant you passage to the High One. if you wish it.
This seems like a trap. Should we trust it?
What? Brother, we're in the church.
I grab.
Don't mind him, he's just a bit
ready
drunk.
to grab my dagger.
Very well. Please take me to this high adjudicator. I have heard of a man called Jerry. Is that who I seek?
You see a smile crosses her face. It's this almost like elation that crosses her for a moment. She says, "The adjudicator is no man, but you will know him." As she reaches out and grabs your hair, like your forehead. Can you roll me a what would it be? A toughness check, please.
He's gonna roll
You
one.
better get skull dragged, brother.
I rolled a 10 with no modifier.
No modifier. Cool.
Oh, no.
You fall to your knees as this searing, like burning heat, like light encompasses your vision as this searing heat burns from her hand through your body. You feel as if like your every cell in your body is being like almost scrubbed, and the corrupt components that you gather is a lot of it are being just purged. The rest of you watch as Alun falls to his knees and basically he just for a moment is like just trembling, and then he starts to scream.
Hey yo, George, do something, bro. Get up. Yo, George, what are you doing?
Yeah.
He's going Super Saiyan.
This isn't the plan, right? Are we just gonna break up?
Should I draw the crossbow?
Can I pull out my dagger and
Get him,
attempt
Fuzzy.
to cut old lady's hand off?
You certainly can. So
Would you like
roll
me to shoot her in the head?
a strength check, please.
Oh no. What happened to George?
He did it off camera.
I missed him.
What was that? Sorry.
Roll a. You're attacking with a dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So can you roll a strength check, please?
All right. Oh, I got an 18.
18.
After
Cool.
modifiers.
Yep. So
Nice.
that hits a roll.
I'm
roll
amped
a
up,
d4
mate.
for
Don't
damage.
you hit my Alun.
D4, baby.
Oh, 4.
Oh.
Let's go. Mate, don't you mess with Alun. I like his
You-
acting.
Like going to strike at the hand, like so stepping forward quickly and driving this dagger upwards, it just jams straight through her wrist as she like suddenly like jerks her. It's like like gripping her, gripping her as she looks up at each of you. You hear the two guards behind you, like sort of stepping forward. As she looks over, says like, "Betrayers, all of you."
Hey.
You started this, love. You're literally frying his brains.
Can I shoot one of the guards with the crossbow?
Yep.
Now
just
is the
give me-
time.
If I remember correctly, 5 years. Cool. So you guys go first.
Okay.
All
right.
Which makes sense considering that you were the
Aggressors.
attacking force. Can I get a dexterity check from, so an agility check from everybody, please, just to get initiative.
Oh.
12.
I rolled a 12 as well with no modifiers.
I got a 19.
Which
I got a
one?
9.
Oh wait, which one are we rolling?
The
agility.
D20.
The D20.
The D20.
The big one.
I rolled a 1.
Unfortunate.
I should be the one rolling a 1. Anyway.
Hang on. So
You're a giraffe, mate.
19.
You're actually agile.
I got a
19
3.
was
Yeah.
George.
Yeah.
Who got a 12?
I got a 12 Lancaster
Lancaster
vial.
got a 12. The 9 was a Loon.
Yep.
And a 1 for Bales. What did you get, Fuzzy?
3.
He's easy. He's drunk.
What's my excuse? Shit in the bed.
Cool.
You were just like blinded with rage from this heresy that you just.
Hey, yo.
moved.
Yeah, no, my action this turn was actually telling Sean to do something.
No, this is the judgment of the Judicator. It's quite literally like if we can purge all of the bad stuff from you and you live, then that's great. But also, if it kills you, that's the Judicator
Oh
as well.
no.
So cool. Cool. So George, you're attacking. You're up first.
Yeah. I will choose to hit lady girl with another dagger strike.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Roll your attack.
So that I got a 7, which is not as good.
A 7 total.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So you go to swing at her this time. Now, you see, before she was very much standing in this sort of like very calm, pious stance. Now she has sort of like dropped in, these like white-walled eyes locked in on you. As you go to swing at her, she pulls back, and is like reaching back for this, what appears to be like a chain, on her belt. Lancaster.
Not good.
My turn. All right, so I'm going to spin around, and I've got my scimitar in hand, and I'm going to go for one of the guards that are approaching.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So the two guards behind you are pushing in to essentially draw you or like attack from behind. Go for it. Roll an attack.
It's a 10 with a 1. That's an 11.
As you're like turning to swing back at them, the one in front of you like brings up his halberd and catches the strike on the haft and just pushes it back.
Rip.
Oof.
Cool. Aloon, it's your turn. You from where you are on the ground, like you shake your head and like have a moment as these like spots in your vision dissipate and your vision refocuses. You see directly in front of you see George and Lady Cynthia like essentially in melee at this point.
Okay, so I from the floor I recognize what's going on. I draw my Zweihander. So
Completely forgot that you're like the heavy.
Yeah, he's on and he's up.
I wouldn't matter, so I love it.
So would Cynthia be the closest? She would be the closest enemy.
Yeah, from where you are now, like
and
you're
I-
like midway up this sort of chapel area. You can hear the guards and you can hear the guards rallying behind
melee
you. So like the two
behind.
guards are fighting behind you, but you gather that the battle nun, as I've called her, is like just ahead of you.
Oh, what? None of that.
Cool. So I would like to ready my sword, and then I would like to kind of explode and jump and leap to try and impale her with an attack, like
Okay.
just jump and
Roll
through like
roll
that.
a strength check.
Yep. 13 plus 2, so 15.
That hits. Roll your damage on that.
D8.
These Zweihanders are D10.
Oh, D10. Ooh.
Oh, a bit more damage.
0, 10 or 0, 1? 0, 0.
I do 0, 0 is 10.
8.
8.
Nice.
Respectable.
You stab her big on sword.
Yes, so as I jump forward, and using the momentum of the jump, I thrust forward as well to attack and try and impale. And yes.
Oh, yeah, you dive forward, the blade just like pushes into her ribs, like tearing. She pulls to one side, barely able to get past. Like, let me just actually, that's right. Yeah, barely pulls to one side. You tear through like the side of the robes, and see like blood splatter across as you basically caught her in the ribs. Cool. Yeah, that sucked. Cool. And Fuzzy. Is that right?
Yes. Yep.
No. Yes. No. Fuzzy, you're up next.
So the other guard that Lancaster didn't shoot, the other one, I will shoot him with my crossbow. So what am I doing? Rolling in.
So you roll a presence check. You roll a d20 and add your presence.
For 14 on the d20 and a 1 on the presence.
So 14 plus, yeah, so 15. So yeah, that hits. So roll a d8.
7.
7. So that's on one of the
Oh,
guards.
that's fuzzy.
That was on one of the guards, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. The one that One Tooth is not engaged with.
Yeah.
Shoot better when I'm drunk.
7 points of damage.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh yeah, brother.
He's leading the Motley Crew down a Jack Daniels.
Can you guys just imagine my character with like a bottle of Jack Daniels with him the whole time?
You clink slightly as you walk.
Cool.
Multiple bottles.
That is your turn. It is Bale's turn.
Okay. So, did we kill the battle nun?
Nope, she's still
No?
standing.
Hell yeah. Alright. I will use a spell. I'm going to use an unclean power. Number 8. Foul Psi Compote? I'm going to summon D6 skeletons.
Cool.
Or zombies, depending on what I roll.
So first of all, roll me a presence check.
Yep. I rolled... Oh, no. I rolled a 4 plus a 3, which makes it a 7.
Oh no.
Cool. The spell, you feel like as you're going to cast it, you reach out and you realize in this moment as you're like going to reach out that it's like you have not accounted for more or less casting an unclean power on holy land. So you've now just suddenly gone like, oh god, as you feel that power that was building just sort of like twist and like just like almost hemorrhage inside you. Can you roll me a d4 and halve it, please?
God.
It's a 3, so 2,
No, 3 would be
1.5.
3 would be 1. So yeah, so 1.
Yeah, okay.
You take 1 point of damage.
That could have been worse.
And you
Fucking
are
summoning
now
zombies.
like and as you feel that hit you, there is just suddenly this like dizzy, woozy feeling that takes over you. So like, oh god, like
Not the place.
nope.
Battle drums go hard.
Cool. With that, it is the battle nun's turn.
Oh no. Oh no.
Stabbed it twice, bro. I'd be pissed.
Yeah, this is the one. I missed the second go.
She got stabbed by you and Alun.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
You're able to a toothpick, and she's like, that hurts, and then just gigantic sword afterwards.
It's okay. I can't kill the gods.
Cool. Yep, that'll do. Who is it? Who's right in front of her?
George and
George.
and Moon.
Cool. George, she turns, as she turns to you, and you like, she's pulling this like chain. As she pulls the chain from her belt, you can see this, like at one end there is just this like spiked ball. As she looks to you, you see like her eyes lock with you, and they flash for a moment as she looks and says, "Kill the giraffe." Can you roll me?
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Yeah, can you actually no? Yeah, can you roll me a strength check, please?
Oh no! I got a 6.
A 6 plus?
That's a.
Oh, that's total.
A 7 minus 1.
Oh, love
Yeah.
that. You
Yeah.
you turn and like just like in this moment you feel this like this sort of almost like burning tingle wash over your entire skin as you look into this woman's eyes. You in this moment want nothing more than to please her, than to feel her gratitude, her approval. As you spin and just like stab straight at Alun. Alun, you're able to just like to one side, as seeing this sudden movement and being close enough to hear the command, you are able to like pull to one side as the stab just goes wide. The other two, I need who would it be? I need Lancaster and who else was at the back? Bales?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need both of you to roll me an agility check, please.
Oh no! You did.
I got a 17.
Cool.
I'm a 4.
A 4. Cool. So,
True turn vibes.
you actually, yeah, this makes a lot of sense actually. So Lancaster, now like as this guard in front of you, like he's pushed yours back, takes the helmet and swings at you. To add it, you're able to like bring it up, like bracing the back of your scimitar. You're able to block this halberd swing as it comes in. Lost in this semi sort of like woozy, like what just happened? What's inside of me thing? You get hit. Can you roll me a so if you've got D4, can you roll me a D4, please?
4.
4, nice. Which is
I'm consistent.
Bales can only roll good on dice.
you take 1 point of damage.
All right. Nice.
As this,
Very nice.
as he like swings at you. Thankfully, your armor takes the brunt of this hit as it just like wedges into the like leather, like the front leather panel of your armor. You feel it just like pinch into your stomach. George, it is your turn.
Yes. All right. Well, I will.
Stabby, spelly.
Oh, Egon.
I will remind a brother.
In response, out of frustration, attempt to cast
Huh?
Demon of Capillaries on Old Love with my 4. I'm not thinking good.
Okay. Yeah. Roll me a presence check, please.
Yep. Alright, I rolled the very similar numbers. I forgot too that I had an extra plus. Was it an extra plus to presence earlier, didn't I? Because I'm a spellcaster.
What? I think you added a +2 to your presence, didn't you?
Yeah, so I forgot that. Don't worry, I'm looking at the wrong numbers. Okay, all good. I got a 7.
A 7. You, in a similar way to your comrade, but also having a
It's
much,
done, nerd.
but also I imagine in this case, considering all the things, having a slightly less firm grasp of the arcane. Feel the spell around you, like feel the spell as it starts to cast, and it almost like it hits a wall as it tries to leave your body. Like there's something like as you're trying to cast it out, it just stops inside and then just like balls up, like twists and bursts inside you. Can you roll me a d4 and halve it, please?
Oh no. I got a 2, so a 1.
A 1. So you take 1 point of damage. And in a similar way, suddenly you're just like, oh god.
Not feeling too good.
In your like haze, like blurred double vision, you see this the face of this nun like twist into this like almost malicious smile as she's staring at you. Lancaster, you're up.
Oh no.
All right, so I've hit the guard. He's deflected me, and then I've blocked him back.
Yep.
I want to try to, after this block, I just want to hit my hilt on his head to try and daze him.
Cool. Roll me an attack, please.
An 8.
8 total?
8 total.
Okay, cool. You go to swing down at him, and he like pulls to one side, and it just like straight past him. God, you hit, man.
Damn, I'm used to the ship moving, so I'm over.
Yeah, you're like, wait, no, I don't have to count. I don't have to consider. Cool. Alu, it's your turn.
Yes. So the thrust has gone aside, and I've kind of swung around and slid around. So I feel like I'm kind of not quite behind her, but just kind of backside. From there, I would like to spin it around and try and bring it down into the crux of her neck and shoulder.
Yep.
Of her dominant hand, which is holding the Morning Star or flail.
Cool. Yeah. Roll an attack, please.
Yep. 6.
Jesus Christ.
Bro
You
trips
like
on his sword and impales his
like swing
This
down
fucking
as she like
obsession.
pulls to one side and just like the blade the blade just comes straight down, sparks scatter across the floor below you. Okay, Fuzzy.
Yes.
It's the upside down side of the system depending on how you roll TTRPGs is everything happens in the player's hands, which means that I can't even fudge anything. I can't be like, oh yeah, you totally
We all
hit.
roll
like, yeah,
fucking
cool. Like, get
nothing,
this
we
over with. It's like,
lose.
no, they know. It has to be above 12. Cool. Fuzzy.
Okay.
Freak. Save us, Fuzzy, please.
Okay. So, all right. So who would be the best one to shoot with the crossbow?
It's up whatever your character would do.
Yeah. You have one that's been hit already, I believe, by you.
Mm-hmm.
So there's
Yep.
there's the one that you can see that's currently attacking. Yeah, I'll tell you what you see here. You see this like epic duel happening between your pirate companion and the guard as they are just like exchanging blows, dodging and blocking. And you see Bales standing there like holding his stomach like he's about to vomit and has just taken a hit from and you watch as he just like takes a hit from the guard that's in front of him and doesn't really seem to react that much.
Yeah.
That's the one that currently also you see he still has this like crossbow bolt sticking out of his shoulder.
Can I attempt to shoot that one in the head?
You can indeed. Roll your presence.
Is that the D20?
D20, yeah.
Yep. Sweet. That is a 9.
9 total.
Yep.
Oh no.
You fire off another shot and he like pulls to one side, so there's the bolt, like over the side of his
Wait, was I only
shoulder.
supposed to roll the D20?
Sorry.
Was I only supposed to roll the D20?
Yes, just the D20, and then you add your presence to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Bales, you're up.
I pull myself back together after being dazed and a bit nauseous. And I think maybe I shouldn't do the spells again. But then I think, fuck it. I got this. And I recast the skeletons again.
Go. Roll a presence check.
I have a dirty 20, sir.
Hell yes.
Hell
Perfect.
yeah.
Hell yeah,
Can you
dude.
roll me? Can you roll me a?
Fully
Roll
Seinfeld.
me a D. Yeah, roll me a D4 because it's a D4 skeleton.
I'm gonna roll a d6 to see if it's skeletons or
Oh yeah,
zombies.
yeah. So roll a D6.
I get skeletons for 2, and then I get d4. I get 4 zombies, skeletons.
4 skeletons. Cool. So as you are like regaining your composure and like looking around this sort of like essence of defiance and sort of just corrupt rage rising up inside you, you reach out again, pushing through these like bright golden sacred auras around you and pulling through the earth, pushing like as you realize that much like many temples in the world, this one is built on top of catacombs, which suddenly means that you watch as from the stone beneath you just like skeletons just lift themselves out, all adorned with these like regal
Bedazzled.
like the regalia of, you know, sort of like different like members of the clergy as they lift themselves at this. The
Your
guards
saints come to
around
get
you
you.
are like pulling back and suddenly standing there, and you see there's a moment of consideration as they see these like symbols and like pieces hanging off them as they go, as suddenly going like they're undead, but they are essentially saints, but they're undead, but they're saints, but they're undead, but they're saints, but they're like there's this sort of like sudden moment of like, what are we doing here?
Should I? Is this blasphemy?
Yeah, am I doing blasphemy if I kill them, or has he already done the blasphemy because he summoned
Yes.
them? Like, what's the deal here?
Alright. I then tell my two of my skelly burrows to jump on the lady, and then the battle nun, sorry. And then one in front of me to obviously stop me from getting punched again by this guard who's got an arrow in his chest. And then one to go help my pirate buddy, Lenny, over there.
Hell yeah, brother.
I don't know how skeletons work. I don't know if they're part of the book.
That's right. I'll do that.
Well done, Deli. Sincaster, you have done it.
I'm gonna guess that
Bobby
this is
Soggy coming in clutch.
The unpaid intern putting in work.
Told
Yeah.
you, I'm going places. I'm fucking going places.
They
Oh,
might
yeah.
not be good places, but he sure is going there.
Can you roll me what was it? Fuck, where's my brain? Bales, can you roll me 4 d20 rolls, please?
Oh, yes. I got 11, 12, and 13, and then a 7.
Cool. So two hits.
Lovely.
Can you roll me 2 d6 rolls, please? Actually, sorry, no, d4 rolls.
Got 2 and a 2. We are consistent. 4.
Cool. The one in, like, as they rise out of the ground, like lifting themselves up, they turn and you see that they're like wearing like these like tatters of ancient robes. Each of them has like a short, like almost like a gladius on their hip. As they draw it, it is like this old rusted, like rust-bitten blade. As one of them grabs the one that's attacking you, pulls him back by the helmet and just drives it like straight down through the top of his armor into his chest as he just chucks him down to the ground. What was the second hit? Was a 4? Yeah?
Yeah. No, the second hit was a 2.
A 2. Okay. The other one pushes forward and turns and starts to attack. Like slashes at the other guard that's currently fighting with Lancaster. Hitting him for 2. Actually, hold on. But yeah, and the other two start to push in towards where George and Alun are fighting the battle nun. That is your turn, which means it is now the battle nun's turn.
No.
As she turns, Alun, can you roll me an agility check, please?
Yep. What is this stuff? That is a 14.
A 14. Okay, cool. You pull back just in time as you watch this Morningstar with startling speed. She drops it to the ground, swings it around her head, and brings it straight down. You pull back and feel like one of these points, just trim, just gently brush the end of your nose.
Well, that would be like the lips of the giraffe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, ooh.
Yeah.
Snout.
Snout. Cool. And with that, the guards will have their go. So the guard, I should say, the first guard's going to attack. Oh no, that's right. I don't roll this. Bales, can you roll me a d20 roll, please?
Oh, I can indeed. I roll a 5. Yeah.
Nice.
A 5 total?
Yes. Oh, what is this stat? Toughness, I assume?
No, this is for the skeleton retrieve and stuff. It's just a d20 roll as far as I can tell.
Easy.
Okay. He the guard in front of turns and is just out of this moment, immediate reaction, just turns and slashes straight down through the skeleton, splitting him from shoulder to hip as it just crumbles into a pile of bones. He's then standing there looking down at this, being just sort of that what have I done moment. That is his turn, which means George, it's your turn.
Hello. Well, after my embarrassing failure of casting magic, I will go back to all reliable and try to stab the lady.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Roll it.
And I rolled a 7 again, which is a 6. I'm gonna have to try different dice.
Yeah. Might need
This
a
dice
on that one.
I've rolled a 7 every single time. I'm gonna have to talk to Nora about that.
She has been in this round. She has been hit exactly once. She is.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. So you go to stab again as she turns, keeping this sort of Morningstar swinging around her head. As she turns, you stab and she pulls to one side. You watch as the blade scrapes off her cuirass, and she's eyes now locked on you as you're watching this flail come around. Lancaster.
Oh no!
Well, I'm just gonna swing for him again. The guard that I'm fighting's still alive, isn't he?
He is, yes.
Yeah, cool. I'm just gonna swing for him again. I'll try to go for a body slash. I got a 4.
What?
That's total. Four total.
What did you roll?
A 3 with
Okay.
a +1.
Yeah, no, you now, even in his stunned state as he's looking down at this, the remains of this, what it's clearly a person important enough to their history.
Of great reverence.
You can see Bales as he's looking at him, his eyes keep darting up in a very sort of uh-oh sort of way to one of the statues across the hallway. But he, even in his current state, he's very much sort of he turns suddenly and sees this blade coming down and pulls back as it wings past him. With that, Alun, it is your turn.
Yes. So, following her momentum around, so seeing that as she's swinging, I would like to, again, kind of crouch down and jump and use my explosive energy. I would like to try and impale and possibly topple her. Kind of going more for the... the outcome here, I would prefer a grapple or a knocked prone, more so than an attack with the sword, but...
Sure. Just roll an attack.
Trip attack.
Rolling it. Right here. I rolled a 5.
You go to like barge forward, like pushing forward, but as she's like stepped back from George's attack, you just like stumble forward, like missing her completely and not sure what to do with your energy. You smash into George.
Oh no!
As you collide, like suddenly just stumbling over it all, and she's now just standing behind you, like continuing this sort of swing to bring it around at the
This is the reason why we're just servants. We're not.
Yeah, no, you're not fighters. Fuzzy, it is your turn.
Okay, so seeing as the one that I shot at the guy that Bailey was fighting didn't go so well, I then turned to the guy that Blaze is fighting. I roll, take a swig of Jack, and then say, "Hell yeah, brother," to Lancaster.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
I then attempt to shoot that guard in the head with the crossbow.
Roll it.
It's a 10
Cool.
plus 1.
He is, I will say at this stage, like, he is now well and truly distracted enough that I am able to bring his defense down to a 10. So, can you roll damage for me, please?
That's the D20.
No, that's the D8.
Alright.
Wouldn't complain if it was a D20.
Still rolls 1.
Yeah, right. A 1 still a 1.
Sorry?
That's a 3.
A 3?
Yep.
Cool. You...
More damage than I've done.
He is, like... Fuzzy's, I think, the only... like,
He's the
Fuzzy...
DPS.
Oh, no, actually, yeah, no, Aloon has also done it, yeah. You fire off another shot as it, like, just sort of trims in his jawline, and you see blood start to trickle down his neck. Bales, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to run over and stab the battleman.
Okay. You
I will
roll
also...
it.
Can I also command the other skeletons within, like, the turn order? Or do I have to use my turn
they basically share a turn with you.
Okay. So my attack is an 18.
Yep, that
Nice.
hits.
I do 1 damage. Nice.
Nice.
More damage than me.
I will send the skeleton that just stabbed the dude in the neck and into the one fighting Mr. Pirate Man.
Cool.
So 2 will attack him and 2 will attack the battle gnome.
Okay. Well, no, there's
So-
only 3 left.
Skeletons. Oh, one died. That's
Yeah,
right.
one was killed.
Nice.
So
The other one's
there's-
going over to then fight up that dude then. So
Yeah.
the 1 attack going on to the guard
Mhm.
is a 16. We're hitting.
That hits. Yeah.
Nice.
That's 2 damage.
Nice.
Cool.
And then
You
Two
watch as in a similar way to the other one. He is just like these 2 skeletons jump forward, just overwhelming him by just sheer like, you can kill me, that's fine. As they just like start like just stabbing over and over, going like piercing his like his armor as he's like brought down to the ground screaming.
Awesome. And now the battle nun attack. On the attack on the battle nun, we got. That is 2 nat 20s. Oh yeah.
Oh,
So you want 4d4 rolls?
No, so you've rolled, so it's max damage.
Oh.
It's max damage, and then you roll again.
Okay.
So if you give me
4 plus-
2d4 rolls.
So that's a 6 for the first one, and then a 6 again. So yeah, 2. 2 twos.
Cool. Yeah, similar way you watch as like George, as you watch as this like the battle, this Lady Cynthia is about to bring the this sort of flail down on top of the two of you. Suddenly, her eye, like her head turns, her face twisting in horror as you watch these two skeletons just like just rampage like savagery into the room, clambering over as she is suddenly just like tackled to the ground, and you hear like the sounds of like raucous shouting turn to screaming as they like just stabbing over and over and over again downwards.
Wonderful.
I'm going places.
Cool.
We need to move.
You
Thank you, Mr. Bobby Soggy.
cool. So all of you now stand in this chapel. The area around you falls to complete silence, to the point that you feel that you can hear like the candles burning. As you are standing there, the skeletons each stand up and turn to look towards you, Bales. These sort of like ancient golden symbols and pendants like spattered with blood, as they're now like looking towards you for further orders.
Let's
We need to move. We need to fight.
we do need
Surely-
to move. We need to move.
Yeah, they surely know where Jerry is. Can we ask him a question?
They're my skeletons, bro. They know what I know.
They are, in this case, Bales. Bales would know at this stage. Yeah, they are just. You are more or less just puppeteering bones at this point. It is not like there are other magics that can bring out the that person's knowledge, but also remembering that these people have been buried for long before Jerry.
They're
was
bones.
around. Like,
Can we like observe the room? Is there any doorways or passages out, or any ways to?
you see
Leave?
from where you are, there is the doorway, like out
Yeah.
to the main corridor.
Yeah.
There is also a single door, like entering in a single door to the left. As you stand and like looking down the corridor, there is a large set of double doors at the far end of the corridor.
Alrighty.
There are also other doors around, but all seem to be going off to similar rooms to this.
All right. I want one of my skeletons to slap the big statue.
It
Just cause I've got a feeling.
Can you roll me, just for my own thing, can you roll me a presence check for me, please?
Oh yeah, I can.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a 16 plus 3 gives me a 19.
Yep, the skeleton like turns its head to look, wanders over and just like smacks just straight down on this like skull's forehead, leaving like a bloody skeletal handprint over the skull's like dome.
I like your cut, G.
You watch as as it starts to walk away, you watch as just these gentle wisps of smoke start to rise from this bloody handprint.
Oh. That's ominous.
Very ominous.
So, the doors?
I'll pull Mr. Lancaster One-Tooth Vial aside and be like, "Hey, Mr. Lancaster One-Tooth Vial, have you noticed the golden headrests on those skeletons? I thought you may be interested in that."
I'm gonna take that. Oh, you say gold? Is that gold?
They
You
look quite
reckon?
valuable, sir.
You looking like, I'll say, yeah, looking down at the skeleton, especially like the one that is currently lying dead, like in a pile of bones on the ground, still with the tattered, like ancient robes and the pieces of jewelry, like it's very heavily adorned. So like there's rings, there's this like sort of headdress, and like a big sort of necklace of pendants and pieces. what you would first looked at as bronze, now you realize is ancient, like heavily caked, but still fairly solid gold.
I will take all of the gold off of that skeleton on the ground. I'm like taking all of it, all of his lunch money, just anything worth of somewhat value is going into my sack of feathers.
Just a reminder, just a reminder that it is now canon that all ancient, that all, what was it, High Lords, Exarchs of the High One in Malachite are buried with their lunch money.
You gotta eat, like.
Yeah.
That's it's the it's like you actually go through, and much like in like in other times where you have the buried with what do you call it, like
The gold coin in their
so gold
tongue.
coins for the gold coins or silver for the ferryman. You actually find a small paper bag in this Exarch's pocket that has written on it,
Written with
one meat
Sharpie.
pie, one custard.
I'm gonna like read it. I'm gonna be like, all right, straight into my bag. I'm not gonna question it.
What kind of handy?
Oh god, I need to mark that down. Quick.
So, but I'm not gonna take it from the skeletons that are alive because,
Juju.
yeah, but while they're like kind of reanimated,
their lives.
I don't want to go near them.
They might need their lunch money so they can eat later.
But they might. They're currently living.
They're hungry. They're just bones. They need.
Are we ready to move on though, boys? Should I open those
Yeah,
double
let's-
doors with their skellies?
Let's go.
Yeah. Open that door. What about that
Probably
other
somebody's
door?
bad.
The
Thank you
other.
again for
There was
saving
another
me.
single door. I kind of want to know what's behind.
You're
So,
more than welcome.
Single
For
door.
the case, like for this case in this thing, like there are like you're looking at like there's a single door off to the side from the room that you're in. Looking around the room, there are like multiple other single doors along this corridor and in other little like corresponding corridors. Like you gather that like you gather it goes into the next room from where you are. But yeah, if you want to have a look.
Well, I think Jerry would be at the end of the long ass hallway.
Right in the big altar. That's where I put it.
Yeah,
boss.
yeah.
Yeah, but there could be valuables behind this door. We're already desecrated this place. May as well make some money out of it.
I get it.
But we have a mission to do.
I am
Crazy the
listening.
look. The drunk man.
Lancaster one file.
Yeah.
Who do you serve, bro? Dave or Mr. One Tooth? Lanny.
Myself,
that's fair.
obviously. What do you mean?
I'll remember this when I'm on top. I'll remember.
Would you guys like a drink?
Remember, I'm going places. Nah, mate. I'm
just let me quickly
No, open
check
the door
this
then.
out.
We can argue about it for 20 minutes, or you can just do it.
Well, I'm gonna open just the single door.
Can I kick the other door open?
Yeah,
You're
we'll let
kicking
Fuzzy
the double
kick other
doors
door.
open?
Ah!
We're going with Fuzzy to kick the double doors open.
Okay.
Lanny's going
So-
to loot.
So just to get this right, in Lancaster, you're going into through the single door. The rest of you are going down to kick in the double doors.
Yes.
Fuzzy's kicking it in, but my skeletons are flanking him, ready to lead in.
Excellent. Cool.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
So the rest of you head on down the corridor. Lancaster, you go to like try this door and it opens. Like it doesn't appear to be locked, so it opens up. Inside you see what appears to be a storeroom. Sort of like high shelves on either side with sort of dry stored food and other materials. You see bolts of cloth and jars of sort of like small barrels of, well, just barrels as far as you can tell. At the back of the room, you hear this sort of like there's a moment of silence, a bit of quiet, and then suddenly there's just this sort of like, anyone? Like these sound like muttering voices or just like whispering to each other.
And is it like a well lit room or is it kind of dark?
It's dim. Like it's like you see like there are some small lanterns hidden up in the like hanging from the roof in certain areas. Doesn't appear to be too much light.
I'm gonna warily go in. I'll try and I'll push the door open. Hopefully it stays open, and I'm gonna investigate the source of this muttering.
Cool. Could you roll me an agility test, please?
Hell, 18. Let's
18.
go.
Cool.
Yeah.
You like creeping forward, like keeping to the shadows down to the side. You edge forward towards where the sort of room opens up a bit. In the far corner, you see 3 guards. All like none of them have their helmets on. As they're sort of like glancing around the corner, you can see each of them has like a goblet, like in their hands, like a cup. Sort of peering around the way, you can see a bottle of what is, at a glance, quite obviously sacramental wine, essentially, on the table in front of them, that is very dusty and open.
So they're obviously having a bit of a drink. I don't know what to do here. I don't want to go and attack them. Well, as they are obviously distracted,
They seem to be... They seem to be sort of like peering around your way. They don't... As far as you can tell, they don't see you. At least they don't react. But they seem to be leading and peering in a way of like... And 2 of them are sort of like holding their goblets like behind... Like trying to sort of hold them behind them a bit. And that sort of like... Like, sort of thing.
Well, I might kind of... They haven't noticed me yet, so I might back away slowly. I'm going to check the storeroom shelves for anything that could be of value, and I'm going to try and quickly get it in my sack, get out, close the door.
Cool. Roll me a presence check, please.
It's a 10 minus 1, so a 9.
Cool. A lot of this room, as far as you're looking at it, seems to be mostly just fairly mundane storage. Like, you gather, like, looking over some of it, you're like, okay, that's, you know, potentially, like, there's a few things that you could, like, to the right buyer would be, you know, a decent amount of money, but nothing that's, like, incredible.
Extravagant. Nothing that catches my eye. Well, I guess I may as well just leave the room and kind of just close the door behind me.
Backing out of the room, you close the door, and you hear at the other side of the room there's this like moment of silence, and then just sort of this muffled like I told you, and then you just hear muttering, like just quiet chatter on the other side of the door. While all this is happening, down the corridor...
That's the interesting part.
You, rushing, the 4 of you with the 3 skeletons remaining, rushing down the corridor, kick these large double doors in. Beyond is a large... Yep. So beyond is a large, like cathedral sort of room. Tall, like giant, these massive stone pillars rising up to the high vaulted ceiling above. Towards the back of the room, there's a small elevated platform before a massive golden statue of the High One. This long, so very benevolent-looking figure in these long robes, arms outstretched. Before him stands a similarly robed man, these long white robes, the headdress adorned in a similar way that you have seen in the skeletons, although in a much newer fashion. As he looks out on each of you, from the 2 pillars in front of him, these 2 guards step forward. Then he shouts, "What is the meaning of this trespass?"
Are you Jerry, mate? Is that you?
I am the High Lord Exarch Jared. Yes.
Maybe we got the wrong guy. I was told your name was Jerry. Do you know Dave?
His eyes flare as he's just like, why do you speak this name in my house, my nemesis?
Because Dave is the one we follow.
Why would you say that, Fuzzy?
Bro is just blasted, so whatever comes to his mind.
I turn to Fuzzy with an absolute look of disgust and shock and horror, and go, bruh, bruh.
Then, like, as he turns and then he smile, like he sort of smiles and extends his hand. He's like, then rejoice, my children, for today is the day your suffering ends. Can I get everyone to roll an initiative, and can I get someone to roll a d6?
Since I'm still like at the other end of the corridor,
You are not in combat yet.
Not in combat yet. Awesome.
Alright. I rolled a 10. D6, you said?
Can I hear the commotion though? Like, just as I've left the room, and can I kind of hear?
As you leave the room, I'll say as you leave the room, you hear echoed down the children the like, "Rejoice, my children, for today is the day that your suffering ends." And you suddenly, you just hear Bales go, "Bruh."
All right. So I'm gonna do a little bit of thinking. I'm gonna try and get this door to not be able to open from the inside, so those 3 guards in there can't come running out.
Chuck a chair up against the door.
Yeah.
Cool. Roll me a
Like there's not going to
strength
be
check.
another 30 doors.
Strength, all right. That is another 4.
You take, looking around, you grab like a chair from the side and just wedge it under the door handle. You are not sure how, like you are fairly sure that's going to hold.
It's actually a door knob, but he doesn't notice. So
it goes in, but I've still put the chair up on it. So these guards are going to open the door and be like, the fuck?
Why is it there? Cool. So what did everyone
How large
get
is the room we're in?
Initiative?
I got a 10. Do we add?
You add
to
your
it, or is it
agility.
just the flat roll. Bummer.
I got a
Oh, wait.
12.
6.
I got a 16.
12,
Nice.
so 16.
Wait, what are we plus with it?
Agility.
Agility.
So D6 plus 12. So 1. So
No,
13.
No.
no. A D20.
So you roll a d20 and add your agility to it.
Your agility modifier.
So wait, sorry, who got the 16?
I did.
Zach.
Alun.
And the 12 was...
12.
George.
So 12 plus 1, is it?
Yep, so 13.
Yep.
That is Fuzzy. Who got the
Peace.
6? No one got a 6?
No.
Alright, what did, so I've got Alun, Fuzzy, and George, so Bales and...
I got 10.
So Bales got a 10.
And I'm technically not in combat yet,
Yeah,
so...
yeah. I'll say, for the moment, roll your initiative.
That's a 13.
Cool. You will be in the second. You will be able to join in the second round
Yeah,
as
sweet.
you're suddenly like, and start running down this corridor.
Jack Sparrow and like, hey.
And let me roll it. 4. You guys go first.
Very nice.
So Alun, you're up first.
Okay, so the guards have stepped out from pillars. Are they guarding the only steps up to the high altar?
Yeah. So it's a large room, and the altar.
How large?
Oh, like 40 feet across.
Nice.
Yeah, so there are 4 pillars leading up ahead, but you could you'd be able to run around, but it'd be like running out to the side and then up the front.
Yeah. Would you care about collateral? Okay, I would like to run up the center until I get to the guards. Would that be all of my turn, or would I still have an action or an attack or something? So, if the room is so large,
you'd be able at this stage. You'd be able to, if you're movement, so you'd be able to get to him.
Yep.
So you're welcome to get to him and then attack. Yes.
Okay. I would like to get to, let's say, the guard on the right.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to. I would like to try and grapple. So to try and, if that is if that's something that I can do to try and limit its movement and attack and.
I am unaware of it at the moment, so I'm going to say yes. I'm still learning
Cool.
the system, just so we're all aware. But yes, so if you want to grapple him, I'll say if you want to roll a strength check.
Yep.
To attempt to hold him in place.
Yep, I got a 14.
A 14, yes. So he running forward as he's lifting, as he starts to lift his hands, this golden, sort of burning light emanating from his palms. You grapple him around the shoulders as he's holding in place. Unhand me. Cool. So yeah, you are holding him in place. Fuzzy, it is your turn.
So how many guards are in this room again?
Two.
Yeah,
plus
so there's 2 plus
Jelly.
the high XR.
Right, can I go for the high Exarch?
Mm-hmm. Cool. Roll a presence.
3.
Doesn't matter.
So you fire off a shot as he's struggling with a loon. You fire it's difficult to get a shot probably as you fire, and it just straight past him and shatters across the stone. George, it is your turn.
All right, can I force lightning so the 9 violet signs are not the storm, the closest guard, please?
I really need to figure out which one are you using, sorry?
Number 6 of the unclean powers.
Okay, cool. Yeah, roll a presence check.
And that one.
Brilliant.
Bro, I used the bad dice again. It was just the one in my hand. I'm not using this for the rest of today. It's done.
Can you roll me just a straight D20 roll?
I got a 2.
Cool. Can you roll me a gay D20 roll now, please? No.
All right.
No. Can you roll? So it's yeah. You feel fine. It's fine.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so I just do nothing.
Nothing happens. You
All right.
go to you go to cast a spell and it just actually no wait no, that's on top of. Can you roll me a D4 and halve it, please?
Oh yeah, I gotta take my damage.
I love that the only way that you guys have taken damage so far. I think you've taken 1 hit and the rest of it has been messed up magic checks.
All right, I guess I take 2 damage.
Yep.
I rolled a 4.
Mm-hmm. So you take 2 points of damage.
Yep, I've got 2 health left. Hell yeah, brother.
You feel
Oh
like
yeah, brother.
as you go to cast lightning, as you go to cast this like lightning, you feel it again, like it hits like basically to your fingers where you would be like launching it, and it just like you feel it hit something and just bounce back as it just runs through your entire body as you watch as your vision like sways and blurs.
Whoa, man, I don't feel too good.
No, George.
I don't feel so good. Cool. Well, that is your turn. Bales, it's your turn.
Yes. All right. I am going to. So we can't die, right?
You like yes, no, you cannot. You
We're
cannot
invulnerable,
die.
says Dave.
As what from
I know
what
exactly.
Dave has told you, death can.
We
be
haven't.
claimed.
We've not tested it.
We have
okay,
not tested it. No.
I'm gonna run in. And I'm going to get with my skeletons. I'm gonna get my skeletons to slap first. They're going to slap the shit out of the guards, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have all three attack one guard.
Cool. So there's the one that no, they're actually both clear at this stage. So yeah, both of them have run off to attack the one of the guards.
Yep. I roll 2. I get no hits. I roll a 3, a 7, and a 9. Oh no.
Whoop. Okay, so you like charging over. You watch as this guard is suddenly just on the defensive, but these guards seemingly slightly more competent than the other ones are sort of
Just a touch.
like they're blocking these rabid strikes. And what are you doing?
I saw that, was like, that didn't go to plan. I'm going to run in as close and get as close to Dave as, Jimmy?
Jerry.
Jerry
as,
and myself.
and cast death.
I called it! I called it!
He called it.
Oh god.
Oh,
Read like a goddamn book.
Dude, I'm like, how big is the room?
As soon as you ask how big the room, he's casting that. He's doing that.
Yeah.
I love the idea of like it's just because all of the other spells have these like if you haven't played Morkborg, all of the other spells have these like crazy names. Like they read very much like metal album names or like black like these like very intense like metal album or song names. And then there's just death. Cool. Can you roll me a D12, please? Like sorry, can you roll me a your presence check, please?
Yep. Oh. That's a D2. That's a nat 20, brother.
Oh hell yeah.
23.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to be dust, and then
I would just like to
reanimate.
point out, I'm still running up the corridor at this point.
yeah. Blaze
I'm fine.
All creatures within 30 feet lose a total of 4d10 HP.
Bro, I'm just dead. I've only got 2 health.
I need to hang on a moment. I just need to figure something out here. First of all, can you roll me? Can you roll me 4d10, please? You don't need to, but
I will.
Take a swig and I say, as we walk
4 to roll nothing but ones.
we shall fear no man, we shall fear no evil.
5. 1. 4. 5. So what's
what was that total?
15.
15. Oh. Yes.
Cool. So,
Crit.
there goes all of that.
That's 55 damage. What?
I'm gonna say this real quick, just because I like the idea of it. You are like summoning this like ball within you, but knowing you summon this orb of death, like just death energy, like this complete orb of obliteration in your palms. Not realizing that, like taking into account the fact that you are casting on sacred ground, you push further into that. But what you forget, or what you don't realize, is that the High Exarch now distracted, that barrier has thinned. And with your actions, including killing the Battle Nun and a few of the other guards, that battle is thinned, which means that you overextend that, and suddenly you're standing there with this just like spirit bomb in your hands as you're like
Freezes death.
this is good. As you just like, and suddenly going like, I don't know if I should do this. Slam it down into the ground. It bursts outwards. This blast of like numbingly cold energy washes over all of you. The windows in this cathedral just as you're looking out down as you turn and look down the corridor, you watch as this blast like runs like a sandstorm through this corridor, like going through all of the rooms in this temple. Can I get all of you to roll me a d6, please?
3.
6.
5.
Just give me a moment here.
Well done, Bailey.
The intern's got some promise.
Oh yeah.
Blake, the intern, really pulling his weight.
Bobby Soggy coming in clutch.
Kill everything.
Sorry, actually, let me rephrase it. Can I get a d20 roll from everybody? Except for Bales. Except for Bales.
13.
You stay
12.
Take half damage.
16.
Whoa, yes, boys.
So wait,
this is where we need the rolls.
So who got the 13?
I did.
Cool. You feel parts of your body go numb, and parts of your body are suddenly enveloped in burning pain. Your body starts to judder and twitch as you take nerve damage. What was the other one? A 16?
Yep,
Who got the 16?
that was me.
Cool. This is oddly no. Actually, considering this party, this is not fitting. You feel like something in your face start to like ache and burn as you like reach up, and you have just this like swollen red alcoholic's nose.
Damn.
What did everyone else get?
I also.
George got a 12.
George got a 12. Your like ears cauliflower and then atrophy, just like crunch in on themselves as you are now just like what did Fuzzy get?
What?
16 as well.
16.
I can't hear you.
Same. You got like your years of drinking suddenly catch up to you as your nose starts to swell into this like
Oh no.
swollen red alcoholic's nose.
I don't feel so well.
Cool. And can I get everyone to roll a d4, please?
Including me.
Except for Bales.
Is it
I
the
got a
truck
3.
one?
4. Cool. All of you gain the amount of hit points that you just
Oh!
spent.
I just doubled my health.
Oh, do I
Nice.
get an extra 3 HP now?
You have no. So you've been killed. Like so, you've gone to 0, and that is how many
you
gain.
die.
So
I'm just back
so
on my
the
max.
number. So the number that is on that dice is your current hit points.
Okay.
Absolutely nothing changes.
I'm on 4 instead of 5 now.
Is that D4? Is that the dragon looking thing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the pyramid, yes.
Cool. You both, like, all of you watch as the guards in the room suddenly are just like, you watch as their skin goes first like this pale blue to purple to gray, and they just like slump down. In your arms, as you're like grappling him, there's no way he can tank 55 damage. So he's just like, Jerry's like holding him over as you see as like this, again, this like burning fire starts to grow in his hand. It suddenly just sputters, sparks, and then fizzles to nothing. As his skin, in a similar way, as he goes just stiff in your arms, and then it's just standing there like it gripped by rigor mortis at this point. Cool.
Wow. I'm going places.
I drop my arms.
We need to take this dude's head off.
I draw my sword and I try and decapitate him one swing.
Cool. Easy enough. He is not He's not dodging at this point. Cleaving the head off, you watch as this, like, you know, almost like already coagulated blood starts to, like, as his head, like, topples to one side, you see, like, the stretch of this almost, like, you know, semi-dried glue blood as it tumbles off to one side, and he just falls over to one side.
Yeah, I sheath my Zweihander, I pick up the head, and I throw it to Blake the intern, angrily.
Well, and with that moment, your job currently completed. We can take a 5-minute break.
God damn!
I was trying to say, I've ran into the room now with this big ass nose. I see everything, and I'm like, I was gone for 5 minutes.
Not even 5 minutes. Not even. It's literally like what 10 seconds.
seconds.
Yeah.
Fuzzy dropped the bag, so I'm like, well.
Time to launch a goddamn nuke.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can't believe it crit, bro.
We'll be back in 5 minutes. We grab some water, grab a snack, go to the loo, and we'll be back to finish this story.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere. How's it going, everybody? I hope you're enjoying this episode of Moshpit One-Shots. Just a reminder that you can get these episodes a week early, as well as a bunch of unedited behind-the-scenes footage over at my Ko-fi page. Subscribing to my Ko-fi page nabs you a range of benefits, and it is one of the best ways to support the creative things that I do. I hugely appreciate all of my supporters and genuinely hope you will join them. Thank you all so much. Also, if you're interested in more TTRPG content that may or may not be heavy metal based, don't forget to check out my channel for more campaigns, one-shots, and GM tips videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe, ring the bell so you don't miss any videos, comment which bands you'd like to see on Moshpit One-Shots, and let's get back to the action. As the temple falls silent, standing over the body of the high exiled Jerry, looking, the temple is silent and still, no noise at all within the space as you quickly come to grips with the fact that everyone else in this temple is dead.
Oh, I guess Dave was right.
You could be
not
mad.
dying.
You could be mad. But mission success. Am I right, boys?
I don't stop shaking.
Have you seen my nose?
What do you say? I can't hear you.
I think it's an improvement, my brother. Honestly.
Well,
But-
the return we won't see.
Well, now we don't have to fight our way out either.
I like it. I think it's unique.
I ignore the intern. I push on. I seek to return.
He's right. We should head back to the boss.
Can I ride the giraffe back to the boss?
No.
The giraffe does not look good.
You're mad at me. The only reason that happened was because Mr. Fuzzy Man, the drunk idiot, decided to tell him that we were the bad guys.
Why did you guys rush in anyway? I'm exploring this temple, and you killed everyone!
Speaking of, my brother, did you find anything?
No!
I told you. Here we are.
What is everyone saying? I can't hear anything.
I'm just gonna start doing Naruto.
Oh, yes.
George.
Thank you, sir. You're a generous soul.
Personally, I just got ticked off, you know. I don't think it was a problem.
Okay, all good. We got the head though. Let's head home.
Mr.
Yeah,
Bile
Actually, I
Sock.
hope you caught it.
Mr. Bile. Mr. Bile Sock. I didn't expect you to have such powerful magics. It's quite
Oh.
impressive.
Look, sometimes it just happens.
A new
Going places.
Mate, I respect.
drink to calm his nerves.
Yes, I shall have a drink now, too. I will have a drink with you, my friend.
Here you go.
Thank you, and I'll have a swig of whatever the fuck he just gave me.
It's from what I've gathered so far, it's just straight Jack.
Jack.
Canonical within
Canonical within Malachite. Jack Daniels.
You drink it and you hear the slight riff of Motley Crue in the background. Oh yeah, brother.
There we go, brother.
it's just the first 3 notes of Kickstart My Heart.
Yeah. As much of Kickstart My Heart we can legally play on you.
Just gotta add it in every time someone takes a swig.
All right. Are the skeletons dead?
Oh yes, brother.
Yes. Oh,
I am taking all of their goddamn gold.
the skeletons. There is
Is there any left?
There is a pile of like just bone dust on the ground that is just like around these holy like golden artifacts and accoutrements.
So death has no effect, I guess, on. Oh, all right.
Cool. So I take all of their gold and put it in my sack.
Cool.
All right, and we shall leave. Yes.
Yeah, just straight.
Let's take this.
Mosey out the
This
front
pile
door.
of dead.
Yeah, you just
I am pumping through.
Back
I
to
am.
Dave. Back to
Follow
Dave.
the path back to Dave.
strolling out the front door, like walking down the corridor, like it is, like you know that point of like when you don't realize how noisy a room is until you hear it absolutely silent. Like it's that sudden point of like you would have heard like, you know, even in the ideas like normally in life, like you hear like buzzing from different things or like the, you know, sort of like air circulation or something. This temple is silent. Like it is completely silent, dark, and still as you are moving through it. Walking out the front door, like pulling open the front gates, you see the two guards that were standing out the front are currently like slumped, you know, crowded next to the door, like their skin completely like grey and ashy, looking almost like statues in this petrified state. As you just sort of very casually, calmly wander into the night, looking back, you see this once glowing golden temple, you know, sort of building, now like shattered windows, no lights at all, just dark and almost like just dormant.
Very quiet tonight, lads.
If we don't stop moving, we will be swarmed. People heard that.
I agree.
If no one heard that, we would not be alive.
There's only a possibility of that.
Either way, let's head home.
Yeah, let's just
Dave.
So you continue
Head down the alley.
Yeah, finding your way back through the streets. You do hear off in the distance the sounds of alarm bells, shouts of panic and outrage, and the overwhelming of the masses that you understand like is not of concern now. You have what you need, and the Dark Master's work will be complete. Arriving back at the warehouse, Dingle meets you at the door again, leading you through to the Master Dave, as he is standing at a window elevated looking out over the city, as he turns back and this giant toothy grin opens up as he says, "Excellent! You have done very well tonight. I have watched it from here. Who did that? Who was that? That was incredible. It was exquisite."
Oh, just it was me. It was me, sir. Oh, I really appreciate what you're
Bales,
doing.
you are getting. I knew it. I knew you should promise. That was good. Good. Now,
Thank you.
Did you get it? Did you bring me the dastardly Jerry's head?
Oh, George has got it. Oh, he
No,
can't
no,
hear
Mr.
anymore. He
Mr.
can't hear anymore. Hold on. I'll tap
What?
him on the shoulder.
Not me, sir. Mr. Aloon has it.
oh.
I threw the head at the intern because it was his kill. Well, we were
Do we
all
not
here.
have the head?
Did we not pick it up?
I threw it.
Surely
at
somebody
everyone.
picked it up.
I think I did.
I'm like rummaging through my sack, and I'm like, only feather and gold here, boys.
I literally decapitated the man and threw his head angrily at you.
I picked up something. I'm not sure what it is.
Bugsy holds
Some
up
money.
like a dirty, like smushed Jerry of like it's Jerry's head.
Oh,
You guys
fuzzy.
sure
Oh, Sarah picked it up. Good.
This is it.
Fuzzy, you are getting a special reward for this. Thank you very much. Now, stand back and watch me work. He walks over to the top, like sort of the top point of one of these, of one of the pentagram's points. There is a large iron bowl there as he holds out the head over the top of it and just sort of closing his eyes, his fingers slowly press into it as blood pours from the bottom of it into this bowl. He then
Delightful.
takes the head with a sort of reverence and places it in the middle of the this pentagram. Stepping back, he walks over to the bowl and like claps his hands and like rubs them together excitedly. It's like, yes, it is time. He submerges his hands in this bowl of blood and closing his eyes, he starts to chant. Where are we here? What? As he closes his eyes and starts to chant, and he says, Izama otse sekrevinyap et wo nits si od oila ginot giton ot del strophe rui. Like throws his hands up, and as he does, as he's chanting, this head starts to float, like it lifts up into the air, rising just a few feet off the ground. As he throws his hands up, blood splatters out on either side, and you watch as the from this head, the skin just pulls upwards, leaving a bare skull beneath. The skin hangs in the air like a mask as he continues to chant. As the chanting grows louder, this wind whips around you, growing to an almost like dervish that's deafening and blinding. As he shouts the sort of this Rui one last time, the mask just disintegrates in the air. The world around you falls silent and still once more, as he's just sort of standing there with his hands out.
Fascinating.
Indubitably.
Glad I didn't have to say that. Seemed like a mouthful.
I need to drink after seeing that.
I don't
Yeah,
want
hell
any
yeah,
drinking.
brother.
I do not want any of
Go
that.
ahead.
I suppose did that work? Like, nothing else seems different.
You, like looking around, you hear David says, No, it definitely worked. As suddenly there is a loud crack, and his face splits like a dark red crack down the middle of his face.
What the
Dark pointed tendrils
no.
poke through these, sort of growing split in his skull, reaching out as tentacles like start to push over the sides of his face. His body begins to swell and bulge in different directions, like bulging out before it. Suddenly one side bursts, like a bloody cyst, as blood is sent out across the wall as a giant webbed foot just down on one side, the other side the same. Dave's mortal form, you watch as Dave's mortal form is torn asunder, like skin just ripping and flaying off him, as a giant feathered wing form quickly fills the room. Its great head rising impossibly high, opening its great bill, tentacles grasp and claw from inside the eldritch duck's mouth. You now look upon Anatis.
Praise
Fall
be.
to my knees. And I
Praise.
cry, Master.
The
You
eagle,
have
like,
the
you watch
power
as
to
Dingle steps forward.
Resurrect.
As Dingle steps forward, he's like, "The master was successful. We have summoned." He's suddenly just like you watch as the head comes down, these tentacles grab, like, in completely like could restrain Dingle as he's just pulled up
Dingle,
into
no!
this creature's mouth. It then looks to the five of you. What are you
I don't think that thing's friendly, bro.
Oh no!
In all my years of sailing, I've never seen such an abomination. And I grabbed the
This is
hilt
the
of my
beauty.
sword.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. If you guys want to worship it, you guys go step forward and you go worship it. I'm going to stand behind you.
I think we kill it.
I
I
pull
say-
my dagger out and pointed at Mr. One Tooth.
I wasn't paid for this.
I start chanting Osama Osesik Evan. Yeah.
Cool. Can
This cannot stand!
I get everyone to roll initiative, please?
Alright. Come on, give me a good roll.
I'll cop it. We got a 13.
Oh no.
I got a 2.
George
I
got
got
a
a 2 as well.
Thankfully, you guys go first. So
Woo! So hear me out. We're probably not still immune to death.
No.
Yeah, as soon as though Dave
what did
was
we-
the
what did
reason
we all
we
get?
were
Sorry?
immune. 13.
George got a 5.
Alun got a 6.
Oh.
and what did Lancaster get?
2.
And Fuzzy?
2.
Cool. So, as you're watching as like the giant eldritch duck finishes, essentially you watch as in one, basically like as in one gulp. What's her name? Dingle is just gone.
Dingle, no!
You see this duck's like burning eyes just look towards the five of you. Bales, you're up first.
Good call. I shall use one of my spells. I am going to use Demon of Capillaries. I will roll my dice. One creature suffocates for D6 rounds, losing D4 HP per round. But does it go off?
Yep,
On
so roll.
a 13 plus 3 is a 16.
A
Good stuff.
16. Yep, so that hits.
Oh yeah, so D6 rounds would be... Oh, I rolled a 1. It does D4 damage.
D4 damage.
I did 3 damage.
Oh,
What a use of the spell slot. Woo!
So, give me a D6 roll first.
D6. 5.
5. So for 5 rounds, he takes 1 damage per round. Sorry, no, for 5 rounds, he takes a D4. So the first one, he takes 1.
Woo!
Cool. That's all good. It still works.
And I'll make as much difference between me and the party as possible.
Mm-hmm. Cool. That is your turn. Alun, it is your turn.
I keep chanting and rise to my feet and gaze upon Anatis. And I see no recognition. I see that it sees me as nothing but feed and insignificant life. I am crushed to learn that I am cursed until my dying day to be this abomination. I resolve myself, draw my Zweihander, and proclaim,
Today may be the day I die, but it is the last day I shall be a giraffe. And I charge in for a massive right overhand.
Cool.
Try into the demon duck.
Roll an attack.
Nat 20.
Hell yeah!
Hey!
Oh.
The roleplay works. It's why you always roleplay your attacks. It makes your rolls better. Cool. Yeah. Roll. So it's 10 damage straight up, and then roll a d10.
6.
6.
Oh no, I only did 16 damage.
More than
I thought
everyone but Dale's last fight.
I thought it was a 9 for a second. I was like, yeah, oh.
Cool. Yeah.
The little
You
bottom.
like jam your sword up into this like sort of bulbous front belly of this creature. It's like jamming through the downy feathers. As you see green, it's like almost like opalescent, like green blood starts to run down your blade. Yeah, that sucked. Cool. George, it's your turn.
Outraged by the attack on my chosen deity, I will aim to attack Mr. Bobby Soggy himself with my dagger.
Sure.
Well, how dare you attack our lord? You will
Sure.
pay for your insolence.
Roll an attack.
Nat 1.
Nat 1.
That's what you get for attack of the party.
I think I might have to come back because I can only see Sean.
Oh no, Zach.
All right.
Oh, people, Blaze and Bailey.
Hello.
There we go. I'm back. I didn't have to leave. I just had to wait.
So you're attacking. You're taking Bales, or
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah.
Bobby
Oh.
Soggy himself.
you go to like stab towards him. As you do so, he like pulls to one side. You stumble, fall to the ground, and your knife snaps in half.
Oh no!
Now like kneeling on the ground, looking at the two halves of your knife.
Is this a sign? What does this mean?
It means you're shit at stabbing things with a knife, bro. Try using a spell. Oh, Lord.
No. Fuzzy, it is your turn.
Being disgraced at what I have seen in the eyes of George, I then walk up to him and said, "You have betrayed a brother." I point my crossbow straight at his head.
The duck! The duck!
This is amazing. Cool. Can you roll a presence, please? For
It's a 2.
it's a 2. Somehow you guys are like rolling just amazing on defense and just terrible.
Not work.
Cool. You fire off the shot as like I imagine like George is on the ground. As you go to fire, he just goes, "Damn it!" and like ducks, like slams his fist down the ground, and your bolt just goes like straight over his head. Jesus. Okay, Lancaster, it's your turn.
Alright, so I am there frozen in fear. I've never seen such a monstrosity before. The noise around me seems to fade away as I am just consumed by fear of this creature. I notice not my brethren attacking each other. I only notice this foul beast. I stop and I think for a bit. Is this really worth the money? I could run with the money. Dave's not going to be able to pay me now. But I've grown fond of the men that I've been working with for all these years leading up to this point. So I drop my sack of goods, of feathers, and I prepare to charge the beast. Tally-ho, lads! This may be our last fight! And I roll to attack the giant Anatis.
Cool. You need to roll.
I rolled a 3.
Look, role playing your attacks. It's not a science, okay? It's.
I have used every D20 and they've all rolled terribly.
No, you gotta stick with them. You gotta stick with them.
Oh.
Cool. Yeah, no, you like charging forward. You swing at it and like you trim like a bunch of feathers just off the surface of it, and looking at it, you see like just more feathers underneath, as if you gather that this thing's physical form is not exactly, set, shall we say. Cool. That is your turn, which means it is Anatis' turn.
Oh no!
And,
What are you worried about? You're on his side.
Cool. This is gonna be funny. Aloon, can you roll me a defense roll, please? It's an agility check.
11.
Bonk.
They're stepped on by a
Okay.
duck.
So can you roll your armor? He's dealt 2
Yep.
damage.
Okay. So I have medium, just double checking?
Yeah. I think the only one who had heavy armor was Lancaster.
Yes. I rolled a 4.
You got a 4, cool. You feel a sudden impact as it just like, as you watches the tentacle sort of recoil in with the girl, and then there's just like a, and suddenly this like long spike just like shoots out towards you, hitting in your breastplate, and you feel like knocked back slightly, but you are still standing.
Cool.
That is its turn, which means it is now who was it top? Bales.
Me, I think, yeah. Alrighty. After having been attacked by George, I looked down at him with utter disgust.
I'm a weeping
Let's say-
mess at my broken dagger.
Maybe, just maybe, you're an idiot. And maybe look at that duck one more time. just maybe. I don't know. I was quite a fan of Dingle. Were you not? I'm quite upset about his quick dispatching at this outside beast.
What
But-
the duck?
Whatever. I step over him. I'm making sure to step over him. I actually kind of go out of the way to step over him and walk up to assist Aloon, my brethren, in taking down this mighty beast. I do not feel the winds of magic touching my soul at the moment. I feel I'm very spent from a long day of adventuring and casting some mega spells. So I don't feel it in me. So
You're
I
out
look
of
at
spell
what I got.
slots.
Wow, yeah. I look at my side and I'm like, well, I got a dagger. Send it, eh? So I pick up my dagger, and as I'm walking towards the big duck, I throw it as hard as I can, straight through between its eyes.
Cool. Roll it. Roll a. So it's still presence, yeah.
Yes. I roll a 21.
Ooh, that hits. So roll a d4.
I do 2 damage.
2 damage.
It's only a little dagger.
I'm rolling absolutely terrible on the armor rolls today.
I do a damage. Let's go.
Cool. Just like the dagger sticks into its head. Like very much like you'd imagine, like suddenly looking at it from where you are. Like this is, it's not a small thing in your hands, but as you throw it hits, it looks like a splinter sticking out of this thing's head. It's just like, as it slowly turns. As it turns its head, the dagger just like falls out of it.
Best case scenario, I do need that back.
Cool. It's your turn.
And I end
Aloon.
my turn.
Right here. So I've thrusted. It's hit me, and I've pulled the sword out as I've jostled down to one knee from the impact. I stand to slay the beast, and I swing again.
Roll
You
it.
did the thing.
19.
That hits. Roll your damage.
6 again.
Okay. So you cleave through this time, like slashing at the creature. You feel like didn't quite hit as hard as the first one. You gather again. You see that like it seems the physical form of this creature is not like it is not a normal duck. It is like there are like layers of feathers in different areas. You are able to hit flesh. You draw blood, but it doesn't seem quite as impactful as the last time.
Yes.
George.
I kneel, heartbroken, tears falling down my face. I did not hear a single word Bale said to me because my ears are sucked into my head. And I questioned to myself, everything I've done has been a failure. Every choice I've made has failed. And I just looked blankly into the ground. And after a short moment, I stand looking at Fuzzy, who just shot me with a bow. But I didn't hear the shot, so I don't know.
You don't know.
I give him a small nod and sprint at the duck, throwing a punch with my bare fist.
Sure. Roll a strength check.
You don't have any spell slots, brother?
He's enraged.
I'm enraged.
Alright,
I'm emotional midlife crisis. My duck god has betrayed me at every turn. I actually rolled kind of hot. I got a 16 with -1.
Cool. Yeah, that hits.
No,
So
yeah,
roll
16 total,
a
yeah.
d4 and halve it.
All right, my fist does the big damage. I got a 1.
So you roll
One damage.
1 damage.
Yeah.
You punch into this creature like just angry as hell. Like you feel like as you're punching it, as if it is just punching a cushion. Like you are like you feel like it's just you're just punching through this like thick layer of downy feathers, unable to find the flesh beneath. Fuzzy, it is your turn.
Alright. I walk over and I say, screw it. I scull the rest of the bottle of Jack Daniels.
Oh yeah, brother!
And drink to my companions. It is time to break the teeth of the wicked. I raise the bow to its eyeball. And I shoot.
Cool. Roll your presence.
20.
How quick does it?
Natural 20.
Yep.
Hit him? Ah!
Cool. So you roll 8 damage straight up, and then you roll damage again. So roll 8. Roll your d8.
3.
3. So 11 damage. Sweet news.
The JD hit right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So you
brother.
fire off.
Oh yeah, brother!
You fire off another shot as it like straight into the side of this creature's eye. You see a burst of this like sort of again this like translucent fluid that is like, out the side of its head. It's just, tentacles flailing from its mouth. It did not like that. That was Fuzzy. So Lancaster, you're up.
Let's see if I can actually land a blow for once. After taking a big chunk.
Can I just confirm, have you hit anything this whole game?
No. No. Not a single goddamn roll. So nothing fancy. That's it. I'm just running into this mess of feathers until I contact the body, and I'm gonna try and plunge my sword into him. Let's do it. It's a bloody 6. We're at 7. Bruh. My hands are cursed.
Yeah.
The years of scurvy have not been kind to me.
Swinging again, you are just like cleaving through this thick mass of feathers. Every time it seems like you think you have gotten deeper, just more feathers appear. It is upsetting.
It is very upsetting.
Cool. With that, it is Anatis' turn. Can I get a defense roll from Can I get a defense roll from George, please?
Oh, right.
Good. Good.
I got a 12.
Got a 12.
That's decent. Yeah.
You watch as you're like punching at this, at this beast. You watch as its body shifts to one side, and you see this giant webbed foot rise up.
Oh no.
And like move forward. You manage to like dive to one side, rolling with the impact as the foot just like down exactly where you were.
Woo!
Mm-hmm. No, that's not fun.
I nearly just died.
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
Cool. Bales, it's your turn.
I once again, as I'm walking, I pick up a bit of a run. I see a pace. As I see George just dive out of the way, I see my chance. I slide through underneath the beast. I pick up my dagger and do a slicing action at his ankles or his webbed ass feet.
Roll a strength attack, please.
I rolled a 10.
A 10. As you like slide under and go to swipe at its ankles, you watch as the other foot adjusts due to the stomp. Moves just out of range as you like swipe past it. Cool. A loon.
With my attacks and the stomping, I've moved back, and I've decided. I contemplate. I'm not doing anything down here. I would like to attempt to climb Anatis so that I can try and reach higher for next turn, so that I can attack somewhere that may have more vital organs.
Cool. Can you roll me a strength check?
Yep. That's 17.
17. Yeah, you easy enough. Like sheathing your Zweihander on your back, you like start to just like gripping feathers and pulling yourself up. It's a struggle. Like as you realize, as you're like, you now realize being in the mess of it, that as you are putting your foot down, the physical form, like the actual solid form of this creature, is continuously shifting and moving, twisting and changing. It's clearly not in its either it's not in its final form, or it does not necessarily have a set physical form. Cool. But now you are up, basically like at the back of its back of its neck, with its sort of great head whipping around. It is your turn. George, you're up as you roll back to your feet.
So, during my angered, enraged state at the unclean powers that have granted me nothing but bad luck, I start to see the light, as it's so. See the power of the old Holy One. And I attempt to cast number 10 of the Sacred Powers, Enochian Syntax.
Okay. Roll a presence.
Come
check.
on. I got a 2.
Two.
I'm still a failure.
Can you roll me a d4, please?
I got a 2 again.
Okay. So 1. So you take 1 point of damage.
Alright. Oh, I got 1 health left.
Mm-hmm. And you, again, feel this sort of like woozy state. Actually, you feel this like, from the point that you've cast it, you feel this like burning through your, like basically through your veins, through your blood, across your skin, as this holy energy enters your body, and in a similar way as with the loon, with the battle nun, starts to basically try to purge a lot of the corruption that is in your body.
Fun.
Cool. That's George. So Fuzzy, it is your turn.
Okay, take another arrow. I walk closer. Right to its kneecap.
An arrow to the knee.
Right to its kneecap.
I used to be an artist like you, and then I took an arrow to the knee.
Time to break you more. And I shoot it.
Cool. Roll a presence check, please.
It's a 19.
That hits.
Ooh.
So roll the damage on
Rolling
that.
hot.
8.
8.
A good roll.
Cool. You fire off another shot as it, like, through this knee, tearing at the flesh. As it stumbles, you see this like tear in the skin of its knee. As it's the knee sort of buckles and this wound opens, you see these long black tendrils that are like reaching for each other and starting to like grip and pull as if trying to like mend this wound. Lancaster, you're up.
Upon seeing this, I come to the realization that all of our fighting might be futile. It appears to have not taken any damage. It seems to just be as vicious as when we first summoned him. I am going to go to one of the pedestals at the edge of the pentagrams, and I'm just going to shoulder charge it and try and knock it over.
Cool. Yeah, you rushing over to the pedestal, like knocking one of them. Can you roll me a strength check, please?
8.
8.
That's like the highest you've rolled.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And it
No,
still fails.
You like rushing over. They're just like these little like stone pillar things. As you like bum rush one, it just topples over to the side. Looking back, you see this giant demon duck as it sort of, as the egg that was left behind like tumbles to the floor. You watch as it's just like it starts to, like almost retract slightly.
Upon this, can I yell out to my compatriots?
Eludes having an idea.
I say,
I will wait.
you need not attack the beast! Attack the pedestal summoning the beast! It is the only way!
Lancaster, can you roll me a defense, an agility check as well, please?
Falls on his ass.
That one.
That one!
Oh,
Oh
no! Right, there it is.
There it is.
Yep.
This is.
You wasted it! You wasted it! Why?
No, it's okay because you take 11 points of damage.
So I am just fucking dead. That's negative HP.
You like as you're standing, as Lancaster turns and says, don't attack the beast, attack the pedestals. There is suddenly just his voice is cut off, as there is a burst of blood from his chest as this like barbed tentacle just straight through. Then the barbs hook into his chest, and he is just pulled into this thing's mouth.
No!
Buddy, no!
No! Lancaster!
No!
For Lancaster!
Cool. Bales, it's your turn.
Distraught at the loss of a dear friend, I get up and I notice that his sword had been left behind. So as I'm running past, I pick up his sword and I peg my dagger at the far end, at the book that I brought in.
Cool. Roll a presence check for me, please.
I guess a 12.
12. Cool. You like lob the dagger as it hits the book and just carries that force, just sending the book cascading into the far reaches of the warehouse. Again, you see Anatis starts to squirm and thrash. Again, his form seeming not so much shrink as it does seem to lose some of its grandeur.
Nice. hide behind another pillar as I do this.
Cool. That is your turn. So, Aloon, it is your turn.
Feeling the vicious shaking of the duck as I'm on top and holding on, I noticed that our dear friend One Tooth being consumed. I have an epiphany, and I yell, "George, get the dagger! The ceremonial dagger! Get it!" As I believe it can harm the duck. And then as I say that, I brace myself on top of the duck and attempt to two hands downward stab into just behind the neck of the duck with my Zweihander as hard as I can, just into the base of the neck kind of area.
Certainly. Roll a strength check, please.
Nah, 21.
21.
Almost a nat. Would have been nice.
That's right. Yep. Cool. Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
10.
10.
Ooh.
Cool. Yeah, you stab down into this creature's neck. Again, like feeling the blade sink down, and the creature like starts to thrash around you. So like holding on as it's sort of throwing you around. It's that hurt. It is your turn. George, it is your turn.
So, I am distraught, suffering accidental depression with my constant failures in life. Enraged, in pain, and I don't have ears, so I did not hear.
I screamed.
You were saying it, I thought it. I'm like, he doesn't have ears,
Yeah.
bro.
Legendary small. I was hoping that we could.
You had to do the nose designs, bro.
He's on top of the duck. I can't see him. I will attempt to headbutt the wounded knee of Anatis.
Go roll a strength check for me, please.
Oh, no.
We got 14.
14. Yeah, that hits. So can you roll a d2 to roll a d4 and halve it?
I got 2 damage. I got a hard head.
Nice.
No, I've just
Cool, you
almost
headbutt this
increased my
wounded
damage by
knee as you watch
50%.
as just like these sort of like tendrils are starting to pull this, like knit this wound back together. You headbutt it and watch as it's like a bunch of them pop and spatter across the stone. Yep. Cool. Fuzzy, your turn.
Seeing that Sean has not, or seeing that George has not seen what is going on with the book, I then pull the arrow out of the kneecap, reload the crossbow, and shoot it at the book.
Cool. Wait, the book?
No, the book's already been.
Artifact, brother. Anything but the book.
So what is it? You got the feather, so the egg's been knocked over. So it was the feather, what were the other two things?
The feather, the dagger, and the
Dagger.
Yep, the dagger and there was one more thing.
I should have written it down.
Yeah.
Was it my
These are the
artifact?
things that I didn't write down.
I fucked up my
whatever.
artifact, right?
No, you sent you
Whatever
brought the
Fuzzy
book.
brought.
The book. What did you bring, mate?
Oh wait, I brought the magnifying glass.
Oh yes, the
Yeah,
magnet.
The crystal, right?
Yeah.
Glass
yeah.
magnet.
Yeah.
Cool. So which are you shooting at this point? Or trying to shoot?
Which was the one that summoned him.
Oh, they all did. Like it was
Oh.
all like from what you've gathered is apparently like there's something in like gathering that in this case the summoning is not entirely complete yet, which
Yeah.
means that if you knock out the summoning circle entirely, you will de-summon him. Is the idea that has been brought up at this stage.
Right, I'll shoot
No.
the
We
Oh,
hope.
I'll shoot the magnifying glass that I brought then.
Cool. Yeah. So roll a presence check.
It is a 9.
Cool. You fire up the shot, and it being not a very large thing, fire it off, and it just like bounces off the edge of the magnifying glass. Doesn't seem to.
Oh
damage.
no!
Oh,
Cool,
The
cool.
JJ's starting to take effect.
Ran out is the issue.
Aloon, can I get a defense roll?
Oh,
from
he
you
needs another
as-
swig.
Yep. Nat 1.
Oh!
Oh no!
I think Aloon's gonna die, boys.
Aloon, you are like, as you're standing on his back, this Vihander still like jammed into his, like in between his shoulder blades. You watch as the, as it's thrashing around, the head, you look away for it suddenly and then look back, and the head is looking at you. Like it is swiveled like 100%, like 180 degrees to look at you as you watch its mouth open with this sort of, as the tentacles reach out, envelop you, and just pull it in. Aloon is gone. His sword is still remains, but his Aloon is gone. Damn. Bales, you're up.
Okie dokie. There is a few artifacts left on these pedestals.
You got
I look at them.
3 still in the pedestal.
3 left. I run across. Sorry, I stand up on the pedestal that I'm in, and I pick up. What were the artifacts left?
So there's the magnifying glass,
Dagger.
the
Bottom
dagger, and the feather.
I pick up the magnifying glass and throw it. Sorry, the dagger and throw it at the back of the head of Anatis.
Cool.
As I make my way over to the next pillar.
Cool. Can you roll me a presence check, please?
We got a 20, no, dirty.
Dirty 20. Cool. Yeah, that hits. Roll a d6 for me, please.
We have a 6.
6. Cool. You watch as you like wander, like jumping down from the pedestal. You like lob this dagger straight as it hits into the back of this thing's head. You watch as it sinks to the hilt. From that, the Anatis thrashes, sort of like stomping its feet and like jumping around. As you watch as this, from this dagger, these black tendrils, like cracks, start to form through its the back of its head and its feathers. The feathers starting to decay away as it wraps around the body and suddenly you watch as it, in a few jerking motions, is suddenly crushed into this small ball, and then suddenly with a last just shatters. It is dead, or at least
Hell
gone.
yeah.
no,
Huzzah! Oh no, Lanny, my boy Lanny.
I think we should go to the pub and have a drink for our brothers.
Oh, and I guess the giraffe's not a giraffe anymore.
Damn.
That as well.
Giraffe's dead.
What is Aloon's
I
true
was,
form?
No one will ever know.
No one will ever know.
I would have just if the duck had willed it, and I would have just changed back into a dude.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Like I
You're a real
genuinely
boy.
like.
No, he just turns back into a regular giraffe.
Cool. So, as the once again you stand, the 3 of you, in the middle of this summoning circle, the middle of this room, now quiet, dormant, and completely mundane. You look around the room and out the window to a city that you have just saved from a fate that you in many ways brought upon it, and it will never know how close it came to destruction at the hands of Anatis. That is where we're going to end this game.
Hell yeah.
Awesome.
That was,
Hell yeah.
that was a lot
I didn't
of
think we were
fun.
going to win that combat for a second there.
It was close, yeah.
Yeah.
The knocking out of the pillars was really a good catch. lest it be before death.
Yeah, it's just like, hey,
Yeah,
I
right
figured
before he
out the
died.
flight mechanic. I'm
It
a
was-
genius. Dead.
I will say it was narratively beautiful. Like, it wasn't that
Yeah.
look of like, hey, you know, blah, 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 death. Like,
and that was with me as well. Like the previous thing, I'm like the dagger, stab, and then
yeah.
Oh no.
so
I love that we
anybody-
all keep forgetting Sean was deaf.
Yeah.
Oh, every single. I think we all did it.
Anyway, yes, thank you all very much for watching, and thank you guys all for playing. I hope you enjoyed your Anatis one-shot with Moshpit One-Shot.
Very good. Thank you.
Yeah, if you enjoyed this game, please remember to go and check out our other TTRPG stuff on the channel. And also, where can we find you guys and your stuff?
Spotify.
Virescent band on all the things.
So, Virescent Band on all good music streaming platforms and
The internet.
and I believe on Instagram, Facebook,
Yes.
YouTube. Yep.
yes.
Yes.
I'm also inside your wall.
Facebook.
Ah, that's what that noise is.
Mm.
I keep waking up in the middle of the night to random just like guitar, sort of like that unplugged, electric guitar in my
Just the
in my
string.
walls. Anyway, yeah, go check out their stuff. Go check out my stuff, and we will see you next time on Moshpit One Shots. Bye.
Oh yeah. Yeah.